Como é que é, pessoal? Boa tarde, bem-vindos aqui a mais uma parte do Hogwarts Legacy. Já aqui partilhar aqui o stream no Facebook. Ver se temos aí alguém para falar. Se alguém aparecer para ver. E pronto, vou passar aqui para o canto e vamos lá. Aí está. Vou pôr aqui na janela do chat.
Revelio.
Parece que há aqui um tesouro qualquer, só que eu não estou a conseguir encontrar. Nem com o Revelio. Será que é este? Temos aqui uma capa nova. É fixe. É fixe este. Ah não, está aqui a dizer que está aqui tesouro. Não encontro. O Fox está ali fora.
Levioso. Incendio. Reparo. Revelio. Protego. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Levioso. Reparo. AQUI.
Parece para fazer. Aqui é aquele. Vamos lá ver.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood? Makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrok, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Professor Fig and Weasley have
Revelio.
additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Queria lá fazer os duelos das varinhas.
Future champion coming through.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
Nicely done. Keep
Protego.
trying.
Levioso.
That was something.
Levioso.
You'll get it.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Good one.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
Já trocou-me aqui um bocado a cabeça isto.
Next time, perhaps.
Accio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio.
É sempre um a mais que eu deito aqui neste. O último foguetinho é sempre o... Puxa ali a combinação.
Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
That's it. Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Plus, you'll be even more formidable in crossed wands. Other duelists had better beware.
O problema aqui vai ser que eu não tenho poções. Mas vou tentar fazer o duelo, que lá saber.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of Cross Wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
Accio. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Sendo. Protego. Stupefy. Come on. Accio. Levioso. Revelio.
Give them all four.
Accio. Incendio.
Já foi, claro. Sem poção não vou a lado nenhum. Posso tentar mais uma vez, mas assim não vai dar muito jeito.
They made a crap's breakfast out of you that round. Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Protego.
Levioso.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
You're better than that! Gringo!
Tenho que ir buscar poções, senão não vou conseguir. Fazer outra quest primeiro.
Care to try again?
No, I don't think so. Not right now.
Understandable. But don't take too long. We'll be waiting.
Hello there.
Vou ir aqui à classe de herbologia, ver se me ensinam a fazer poções. Para me curar, senão estou feito.
You really showed that troll what's what, didn't you?
No one sends me out.
Ugh, what am I missing?
Just onion again.
Lá estão à classe de herbologia.
Good morning, Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here, you'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. Place your mandrakes in the new pot and pat down the soil! The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
Cristal.
Now for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I'll say. Nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready.
Ok, Ivan, tudo bem? Ficamos a jogar no teu canal.
I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. But your lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomp... Go on. Grab it. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest. Look at that! They'll try on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left the honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but...
Ok.
Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Até o Calixto Protocolo já acabaste, certo? Também já arranjei esse jogo, mas não sei se eu vou jogar no canal. Também já fizeste, não vou estar a fazer igual.
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining it the entire time.
You were? I mean, of course, you're, not someone to be trifled with. I see that. Dogweed and Deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Eu quero as poções para me curar. Não tenho que ir comprá-las e não quero estar a gastar dinheiro. Se dá para fazer as poções. E o DLC do Calixto Protocolo é muito grande ou não?
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will...
Mas esse jogo aí, pá, foi muito controverso.
Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
But those mandrakes are really relishing their new pot.
Falta 4 minutos para isto
Cost me my damn.
estar crescido. Eu devia tirar um feitiço para acelerar o crescimento disto.
Anything grow, we must first understand it.
Tantos feitiços e não há nenhum que acelere
Kindness
a
and
coisa, o crescimento das plantas.
in the greenhouse as in the Great Hall.
Did you know that you can use the mandrake to defend yourself? Why, the very idea.
Eu nem posso abrir as fechaduras nem nada, pô. Volta lá atrás. Se consigo pelo menos apanhar uma plantinha daquelas, ver se aquilo dá para fazer poções de cura. Eu quero ir duelar.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Acho que essa é que eu tenho aqui para fazer. Vou começar a fazer aqui também, já aqui a classe de poções, que esta era de herbologia, eu estava enganado. Aqui fazem diferenciação. Parece que não fica muito longe daqui.
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
Hello, I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
If I have the time, I may look...
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
Como é que é o quadro? Será que é este?
Do come and find me if you stumble. Illuminating
Lumos.
mystery.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
spend all day in the Great Hall if I could. It's always so warm and light.
Protego! Incendio!
Eu vou estar aqui a perder tempo. Se encontrar, encontrei. Se não encontrar, não encontrei. Mas agora a quest está trancada neste objetivo.
This looks like the location from the painting.
Parece que encontrei.
What could be so special about it? Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
I don't think a single student like
Quero pôr a traça aqui. Será que é?
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
She's upstairs.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen...
I think I would know. I have a sharp eye. Guys in the snow.
Já posso agarrar aquelas plantas, já cresceram. Tenho que marcar aqui outra quest. Eu faço travo. Estar aqui a perder tempo. E a PS5 custa 449€, mas mesmo assim para mim não é bom negócio ainda. Se ele tivesse desbloqueado, ainda comprava. Eu só queria a PS5, era mesmo para jogar Final Fantasy XVI. De resto, não me seduz, não tem muitos jogos que eu quero jogar. Com esses 400€ já dá para pôr para um PC novo. Só que também vou comprar já, porque ainda estou a trabalhar em segurança, não preciso de um PC para trabalhar. Só quando arranjar outro trabalho mesmo. Seja da área de multimédia, é que eu compro o PC.
Someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade.
Professor Black would never.
Sharp's desk. I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan Weld potion. Mr. Takar Can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
Eu estou a precisar após duelos.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
Diz mais, pá, isto Salma não dá nada.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Proficiency and potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
I've enough to worry about collecting the ingredients he wants me to get. I'm afraid I can't help you.
I understand. I'll sort something else out.
E eles cá para mim já estão a descontar essa para a máquina ficar mais barata, que é para depois quando sair a Pro pedirem o mesmo preço, 600 euros. Os gajos não são burros, já sabem que tem outra para sair, por isso é que puseram-se mais barato. Eu não tenho vassoura. Eu quero uma vassoura também para poder voar e ir para a zona. Tem aquilo cheio. Também tem que ver como é que se descarta aqui as coisas. Agora estou a levar tudo, era só para ir buscar aquilo que ele me tinha dito. Estou a pegar em tudo, se calhar estou a fazer porcaria.
Potion should not be that color.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Aura. I wish he talked about it.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
Fazer este.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
Get it! Professor Sharp said that we...
Dragon tongue! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again.
I brewed an Edorus potion as you asked, Professor.
Glad you managed to stay on task. Not every class is so eventful. I saw Mr. Weasley speaking with you earlier. He can be quite persuasive. Glad you managed to resist. You've done well today. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. And you can keep that Fwooper feather. This time. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Está-me a subir de nível, nem sei se consigo desbloquear alguma coisa com os níveis, se não.
That was an interesting class.
Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. Well, for certain you'd have helped.
It did sound like fun. I shouldn't have been so concerned with getting in trouble.
I think it's good to take risks every now and again, especially when it comes to potions class. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
My Wiggenweld potion's utter rubbish. Wish I could just replace it with one from J. Pippin's.
E agora para mudar a pressão, como é que é? Tenho ali uma das outras só. para pôr também o... Depois o... Ali o capuz. Para cima ou para baixo. Vou dizer que eu podia usar ali a coisa, aquela pena para mudar aqui qualquer coisa no equipamento, mas não estou a perceber como é que é. Não estou a perceber então. Aquela quest não posso fazer o que eu tenho de fazer para fazer aquela quest. Para aprender o Expelliarmus. Ok, isto é com continuação só do jogo. Tenho que fazer dodges. E o raio da pessoa. Ok, a pressão é aqui. Vou tentar fazer então os duelos. Mas o problema é o raio das pressões aqui, para preciso de mais pressões. Se vocês for comprar. A ver se consigo ganhar com aquela opção.
Future champion coming through.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of Cross Wands ready?
Look who's back. Ready to redeem yourself?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
Não pôs a pressão ou não? Não põe a pressão, caraças. Ai, eu agora não ponho a pressão, então o que é que eu tenho que fazer para pôr a pressão? Espera, assassino. Agora. agora já vou tarde demais. Vocês vão ficar sem a vida e sem a pressão.
Care to try again?
Ai, ai.
Yes, I'm ready now.
Confusão. Pá.
Good luck out there.
O controle isto é caótico mesmo. E agora fiquei sem a pressão. Vou mais giro. Será que me deixam fazer aqui load ao checkpoint ou qualquer coisa? Oh, que tanga do caraças, isto assim. Nem bebi a pressão, fiquei sem a pressão. Isto é demais mesmo. Não vais ficar chateado mesmo. Ver se consigo fazer aqui restart from last save. Preciso voltar àquela parte, já tinha perdido a pessoal mesmo. Vá lá, que ainda tinha a opção.
Future champion coming through.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of Cross Wands ready?
Look who...
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Yes, Sebastian.
Then...
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
Protego! Incendio! Accio! Levioso! Ringo!
You're better than that!
Incendio! Levioso! Incendio! Accio! Levioso! Incendio!
Esse... Porra. Assim não, pá. Assim estou-me a roubar, pá. Aquele gajo já estava morto e ainda estava-se a levantar. Assim não dá, pá. Assim engana uma pessoa, pá.
Care to try again?
Agora querem fazer load outra vez.
I don't think so.
Vou querer.
Understandable. But don't take too long. We'll be waiting.
Did you get your...
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of Cross Wands ready? I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
House elves have fallen a bit
That's the
behind.
spirit.
Incendio!
Act like a winner.
Accio! Levioso! Incendio! Incendio! Accio! Incendio!
Brona, pá. Já me aleijou outra vez.
Incendio!
Olha, agora o incêndio também não fez nada. Eu estou feito com isto. Que tanga do caraças.
Incendio.
Pronto, já fui outra vez. Oh.
Care to try again?
Yes.
Outra vez.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Os plantinhos também não fizeram nada de jeito.
Accio. Incendio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio.
Fazer a magia antiga. Ai, estes meninos não dá para fazer.
Accio.
Já me lixaram outra vez.
Incendio. Accio. Incendio.
Sai daqui, caraças. Porra.
Accio.
That's
all you've got? Levioso. Accio. Protego. Incendio.
Com um bocadinho, caraças. Porra. Vai outra vez.
Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Vê só mais uma opçãozinha e vou ver para onde é que iam.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Incendio.
That's a winner.
Accio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Protego.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Incendio.
Ganhámos, pá, finalmente. Porra.
Big hits that round.
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
It was mostly luck, that's all.
Please, you wouldn't have got this far on luck alone. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honour to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
I'm flattered, but I don't deserve such an honor.
Come now, you're the undisputed winner. You should revel in your accomplishment. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
Yes.
The best duelist won, I suppose. Shame it's over. I was just getting started.
Para a próxima quest. Já aprendemos o Expelliarmus.
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Expelliarmus!
You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life one day. Still at it, I see.
A próxima quest. Tem que ir a pé. Para sair do castelo, acho que é o melhor, não tinha ali nenhuma chama verde, tem que ir a pé.
If only a new student were to help me with my
Are you alright?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Spare a moment? I could use your help.
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
I suppose it must seem that way. I'm not sure it's justified. It's often been a matter of circumstance.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
They're adorable. Why would you be afraid of a puffskein?
They seem adorable until one sticks its tongue up your nose. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskein Dunkeen.
I'm sorry to hear that. Words can be cruel.
Thank you. Poppy keeps offering to help me in overcoming my fear, but I'm too afraid to take her up on it. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumour has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
Hidden herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Showing off is a muggle.
I'd like to send out.
There you are. The Cross Wands duelist to beat.
AQUI! Revelio. These dry vines are one spark away from becoming kindling.
O secreto.
This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor. Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light. Lumos. Reparo. Lumos. Incendio.
Dá para saltar ali. Tá. Agora que tem slots cheios, eu estou feito com isto.
Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacular would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery. Incendio. Reparo. Incendio. Reparo. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Reparo. Incendio. Lumos. Seems the Devil's Snare was protecting a chest of some kind.
Não vendi, vou ter que destruir mais um bocado de equipamento. Vou ver se tinha de vender isto primeiro. E perder dinheiro com isto.
Lumos. Incendium. Lumos. Incendium. Lumos. Incendium. Lumos. Incendium. Lumos. Incendium. Lumos.
Posso usar? Deixa eu usar. Será que isto é por nível? Nível 9, yeah, parece que é por nível. Tem que estar no nível 9, ainda não estou. Mais voltas, vamos lá ver se consigo fazer fast travel.
Ah, a rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track.
Have you found anything to, prove my bravery yet?
Hello, Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacula. It's even more than I expected. I knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate you getting it for me.
Of course. I hope this helps you prove yourself.
This is sure to put an end to Puffskein Dunkeen for good when I show everyone in the common room tonight. This'll show Everett how ridiculous that nickname was. Thank you again, and have a good day. I know I will. Thank you for all of your help. No more Puffskein Dunkeen for me.
Agora em princípio já posso pôr o chapéu. Esse aqui outra vez o Expelliarmus. Agora vou andar aqui à volta do castelo. Não vale alguém tentar aí assaltar-me ou qualquer coisa. Se isto for como nos jogos Open World, tipo Red Dead ou GTA.
Accio. Accio. should investigate.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A Portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
What does that mean?
I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us, which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Serona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibililand. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrok.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon! How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
They must have come this way! Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be sick.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Expelliarmus!
You shouldn't be here.
O Expelliarmus fez uma grande coisa. Acho que um trovão que andaste de lado.
Expelliarmus!
This
Incendio!
Expelliarmus não fez nada de jeito. O que é que o Expelliarmus fez? Era para desarmar, não desarmou.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
We can hold them off!
Expelliarmus! I'm not going anywhere with you.
Fica transformado em galinha.
Incendio! Accio! Levioso! Tell Rookwood to find me himself.
Release me!
Expelliarmus! Incendio!
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you alright?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff. Brilliant potioneer. Has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory.
Levioso!
I am curious about these pyres.
Revelio! Accio! Incendio! Protego! Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Curious. The pyres are back where they started.
Protego! Incendio! Incendio!
Yes, how beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
Revelio. I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallow Sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now I've got what I needed, I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Vou levar aqui por hoje. E pronto, está feito hoje. Foi mais um bocadinho do Hogwarts Legacy. Quem esteve aqui, muito obrigado por ter estado aí. E fiquem bem. Vejam o vídeo. Se não puderem estar a ver, deixem a correr que já ajudou o canal, ok? Partilhem com os vossos amigos. Fiquem bem. Fui.
I'd like to talk to you about it.